everyone, this is Jan again, and I'm back to show you a video on how to add a design to your table topper. Now, if you'll recall, the last couple of videos I've had, I have showed you how to do the table topper. Okay, I showed you how to design this table topper in your My Design Center, and I showed you how to sew it out. And today I want to show you how to put a design in the center. Now, a lot of times we don't want it just a fill in here. We want a pretty little design. So in order to do that, you once you sew out your topper to the point to where you have done your fancy fill, then what you're going to do, let me show you what I've done here. Okay, my fancy fill is on there. I've done everything up until that point. And the next thing I need to do is completely back out of this program here and go into where my design is, stitch my design out on top of your fill, and then close that design out, come back into this topper that you have here and finish it. And you can pick up where you left off, and I'll show you how to do that. So in order to get out of this, we want to click on our home button, right? Let's see, is it showing up here? No. Let me tilt the camera just a little bit. See the home button right here? Push that. And it'll say OK. To cancel this current pattern, you just click OK. Now the next thing we want to do is go into embroidery right here, and you want to pull up your design. You can use designs that are already on your sewing machine, or you can use designs on a USB stick. The one I want to pull up is on a USB stick, so I'm gonna go right here. Okay, it's pulling up my designs, and I know this design is clear on the end there. Okay, what I want to do is stitch this design here that says welcome. Click OK. There it is. Click set. Okay, and I don't want to click embroidery just yet, because what I have to do next is I have to pull this into my design snap. I need to take a picture of what I just stitched so that it comes up on the computer here and I can center this design with it. So what you're going to do, and I know prior to doing this, you're going to have to go in to your phone, whichever phone you have. I have an iPhone. I have My Design Snap right here, and you also want to download My Stitch Monitor, even though you're not using it right now. So what you're going to do is go into My Design Snap. You are going to use the top part because it says Snap Capture with Frame for Pattern Precisioning, and that's what I'm going to do. So you go ahead and push this, and it will tell you to hold your smart device parallel to the embroidery. So you're going to lay your hoop down, you're going to put your phone, you're going to lay it flat up above it, when you get it up above it, then you push this OK, and I'll show you what you do next, all right? So hang on just a minute. All right, that took a little longer than what I wanted to, but it will tell you to hold your phone, and it'll say hold 3, 2, 1, and it'll take a picture of your hoop. Now once it does that, you're going to click send to the machine. It's sending it. Okay, sent to embroidery, and you click OK. All right, and you're finished with that out. Now it asks the image was sent from the mobile app. Update, OK. Then it will ask you to attach your embroidery frame. Okay, so that's what we want to do. Grab it over here, and you go ahead, slide your embroidery frame into your machine, and then you push OK. The carriage unit will move. It's going to center it. Okay, it's centered, and your design or your background comes up on your machine. Now that is way too big for the little back. I'm sorry, my phone went off, or my watch went off. Thought I was talking to it. So now what you want to do is make this design smaller. So what I do next is, let me get my little pointer out here. What you want to do next is go into Edit, which is right here, and you want to go into Size. And for this, you always want to push this icon right here before you do any sizing. And you click OK, and that makes the design either enlarge or make it smaller, and it doesn't distort it. So what we want to do is go smaller. So I am going to click this icon, and I'm just watching that square. Now that's as low as I can get on this. Hear that double click? That's as small as I can get on this design, but I think I want this design a little bit bigger. I want it to fill out this circle a little more. So I will go ahead and click 3. That looks pretty good to me. Maybe one more, because I'm going to have candle wicking on the outside edge here. Let's try one more. Okay, that tells you the size of your design. I think that looks really good. And you can also, if you need to move it up or down or to the sides, you can do that too. I have mine right in the center, and I'll just click the center just to make sure that it's centered. And then when I'm finished, click OK. And now you can go ahead and click embroidery. And what you will do is you will go ahead and stitch out this design just as it is. Okay, let's say we have stitched. Okay, let me move that up. Let's say we have finished this design. Okay, and we want to go back and we want to finish our table topper that we have here. We've already stitched it out. So what you would do then is you push return and you push delete. That will get rid of the design. Okay, now you have a clear screen. Now what you want to do is you want to go back into your topper, your PHX file. So you have to go to your machine, my PHX design is down here. So I want to click that. I want to set it. There it is. And then what I want to do is go to embroidery. Now I want to touch the plus minus button because I need to advance this to the place where I left off. So I use this key right here, plus advance, and I want to advance the colors to the color just after my fancy fill. So I'm going to be pushing this button right here that advances your colors. I'm on red right now. There's the inner circle. I'm on the green. The next one is the fancy fill, and I want the color just past that fancy fill, which for me is the magenta. All right. And then click OK. And I would continue sewing the rest of this design. Now before I continue with this, I would want to trim. Oops, that's got the candle wagging on it. But anyway, you're going to want to trim. See the outside? Let's see, that's the yellow line. That's the different line. You're going to want to trim this yellow fabric like 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Let me take my hoop out. See my hoop? My fabric looks like that. Before I continue and finish this out, I want to trim this 1/4 of an inch. Now it's the same thing as when you go in the sew out and watch that video. It tells you how to sew the whole thing out, and you can look at that if you forget what to do. But you would trim this whole thing 1/4 of an inch, and then you would put your outside fabric on. I'm going to fuse mine on because I have the fusible web. Fuse that fabric on, and then it will make a stitch on the inner circle. And then remember, I have to cut this center fabric out though, because I'm going to put it all on top. It's probably confusing, but go watch the video that says how to sew out the table topper, and you will see, and you finish this out exactly how it says that you finish it out. This video here is just to show you how to put in a design on top of your fancy fill. Okay? And that is all you do. And then when you're finished with your design on here, then you can hit return. And what I do is go ahead and go up to the little home button right there. Push this. Cancel that. Yes. Okay. And then you're out of your program. And that's how easy it is to put a design in top of your fancy fill. And as you can see, that is how I do all of the designs that are on top of the fancy fill. This is a design just like we did in the videos the other day. It has the stipple stitch behind it. Then I put the design on and finish the design out for the table topper. Alright, so that's a lot of fun. That will keep you busy. So you can do your toppers with a design, or you can do them just in a fancy fill. You can use your other really fancy fills instead of the stipple stitch there. Okay, I hope this video has helped you. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. I'll be having a lot of other videos, and as soon as I get my Solaris 2 back, I'll be showing those of you who have a baby lock machine, I'll be showing you how to do this on the baby lock. That one has a projector, and you don't have to go through an app on your phone in order to scan it in for placement on your design. So it's a little bit easier. This here is just for machines that don't have the projector on them, the camera or the projector on them. They're machines that are one step below the top of the line machines. So hopefully this will help you out. I hope so. I want you to have a lot of fun doing these. Make sure you share that there are videos up here. I just started the YouTube channel. This will be my 3rd video that I'll have on there. So make sure you share. A lot of people want to know how to do this, so I hope I've helped them with it. Okay, thank you so much. Bye for now, and I'll see you next time.